Welcome to the Rhonda Effect, the podcast dedicated to helping entrepreneurs like you harness the power of intuition and deepen your connection with spirit. I'm your host, Rhonda Ardent, and this is your space to stepping into your power and unleashing the extraordinary potential within you. In a world where understanding the unseen has never been more crucial, we're embracing the age of intuition and awakening to the profound guidance that lies just beneath the surface. Each week, we'll explore how you can strengthen your intuitive abilities, deepen more connection with spirit, and navigate your entrepreneurial journey with clarity and confidence. It's time to awaken to the possibilities, trust your inner wisdom, and transform your life and business from the inside out. Join me on the Rhonda Effect as we embark on this incredible journey together. So let's dive in and discover the power of intuition. Well, welcome back to another episode of Intuition Unplugged. So today we're going to dive into a topic that has touched so many of us, and it's often in the quiet parts of our mind, and it's called imposter syndrome. It's that sneaky voice that tells you you don't belong here, or who do you think you are? If you've ever felt like a fraud or doubted your own success, know that you are far from alone. And let me tell you, I've been there too. But here's the truth. Those doubts, they're lying to you, because who you truly are is nothing short of a masterpiece. But let's start by unpacking what imposter syndrome actually is. It's a psychological pattern where people doubt their own accomplishments and fear of being exposed as quote unquote a fraud. This happens even when there's plenty of evidence of your skills, talents, or achievements. It doesn't matter how many accolades you've received or how successful you've been. Imposter syndrome can make you feel so unworthy. It's this persistent undercurrent of, I am not enough. But here's what I've learned. Imposter syndrome thrives when you're stuck in your own head. It feeds on comparison, perfectionism, and self-doubt. And if we let it, it can hold us back from stepping into our truest potential. And I want to share something very personal. There have been moments in my own journey when I have felt completely out of place, completely unworthy of where I am right now. And it's been quite the journey. Going from different corporate positions, starting my entrepreneurial journey, even starting this podcast or YouTube. I felt like I wasn't enough. And it gets me very emotional to think of the people that are listening and watching right now and feeling that energy. It's not a great place to be. It's not fun to be stuck in your mind of this self-doubt and this constant revolving door. We see it all the time on social media. Don't compare yourself to somebody who you're seeing on Instagram or TikTok. You don't know their backstory. You don't know how hard it's been for them outside of what you see to be where they're at. You don't know their struggles. All they're showing you is the good stuff. That's all they're showing you. And that has happened to me. Is I'll be on Instagram and I'll be scrolling through Instagram, for an example. And all of a sudden I start seeing coaches, or I start seeing
what they class as psychic business coaches, or I'll just start seeing people that I know, and they'll start to have that energy of, I'm not good enough. People will think this or that of me. And really, should I really care what they're thinking? I don't even know what they're thinking, but should I really care? If they don't like my unique gifts, that's not on me. But I've been stuck there. I know what that feels like. It's not a great place to be. Not at all. Are you feeling that? Have you felt that? Well, here's the thing. No one expects you or me to know everything. You do not have to be perfect to be impactful. What you do need, or what I do need, is to trust in who I am or who you are and the gifts that you bring to this world. You are a masterpiece, divinely created. When you're stuck in your head, you are disconnected from your true essence. Like I said, you become consumed with kind of what will they think, or how, and you change that to how can I show up fully? And the cost of staying in this mental loop is enormous. You keep playing small, you hesitate, and you stop taking those bold steps. I'm telling you, the world needs your voice, your creativity, and your unique perspective. When you're stuck in the doubt, you're withholding every ounce of magic that only you can share with this world. So how do you move past imposter syndrome and into your true power? Well, it starts with a shift in focus. Stop looking outward for validation and start looking inward. Who are you at your core? What are the gifts that you've been given to bring to this world, and what lights you up? Remember, you're not defined by your doubts. You're defined by your essence, your energy, and your ability to show up authentically. When you let go of that mental chatter and reconnect with your truth, you are already whole, worthy, and enough. Connect with that. So let me offer you a couple of steps. First of all, acknowledge that voice in your head. Name it. When it shows up, say, aha, Bob, there you are, imposter syndrome. Thanks for stopping by, but you don't get to run the show today. Celebrate your wins. Write them down. Write down all your accomplishments, big or small, and keep a win journal to remind you how far you have come. Shift the narrative. When doubt creeps in, reframe it. Instead of thinking something like, I'm not qualified, say, I'm learning and growing, and that is totally enough. Then surround yourself with support. Connect with people who uplift and inspire you. Community is a powerful antidote for self-doubt. Invest in your growing. Sometimes overcoming imposter syndrome means getting guidance from someone who sees your potential when you can't. I've invested in mentors. And let me tell you, there have been times when I am blind, but they see my true potential. And it has gotten me stuck, or gotten me out of my stuckness, and keep it so I'm moving forward. Ooh, that got me upset there. I don't want you to stay stuck. I see your potential. That is a gift. That is a gift that I've been given, to see past your now and into who you truly are. Let me remind you of something. You are a masterpiece, not because you are perfect, but because you are uniquely you. The brushstrokes of your experiences, challenges, and triumphs have created something extraordinary, and no one else can bring what you bring to the world. If imposter syndrome has been keeping you stuck, it's now time to break free. Book an Intuitive Now session where we'll uncover what blocks are holding you back and reconnect you with your true self. And together, we'll tap into your intuition and get you aligned with your highest potential. Because the world needs only what you can offer. So thank you for tuning in today. And if this episode has resonated with you, please share it to someone who needs it. Make sure you are liking, subscribing, and remember, you are enough. You are not an imposter. You are a masterpiece, and it's time to own it. So until next time, keep your light shining so bright that the world needs sunglasses.
Thank you for tuning into the Rhonda Effect. I'm Rhonda Arnott, and I am honored to have shared this journey with you today. As we wrap up this episode, remember that the power of intuition and the connection with spirit are always within you, guiding and empowering you. In this age of intuition, it's more important than ever to trust your inner wisdom and embrace the unseen forces that can propel you to new heights. Keep exploring, keep questioning, and most importantly, keep listening to that inner voice that knows the way. If you found today's episode inspiring, I encourage you to subscribe, leave a review, and share this with all your friends who are ready to awaken their own intuitive powers. And if you're looking for more ways to deepen your connection with spirit and step into your full potential, head on over to Instagram, find me at rhonda.arnett, and send me a DM. Until then, stay tuned, stay connected, and remember, the magic of intuition is always at your fingertips. This is Rhonda Arnott, and you've been listening to The Rhonda Effect. See you next time.